I've always liked how Sig builds their carry guns, little to no gimmicks, and just function and dead reliability. It's not surprising since their DNA, but their current catalog adds better triggers, optics, ready slides, and actually useful refinements. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Sully from Line45, and today I've got a full list of Sig's most carry-worthy pistols this year. Some new, some updated all-solid choices, if you're serious about everyday carry. Before anything else, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, all the buttons that you can see below. Don't forget to leave a comment too. I know it feels like a hassle, but those things help my channel a lot. Now let's get back to the good stuff. Sig P320X Carry Legend. I'll be honest, I didn't think I'd ever daily carry something the size of the Sig P320X Carry Legion, but after putting in time with it, it earned a spot in my rotation. This isn't your typical compact. It's got duty-grade DNA all over it, but Sig tuned it so well that it shoots like a full size and still hides better than you'd think. The magic starts with the TXG grip module. That's tungsten-infused polymer, which gives the gun more weight without going full steel. It weighs in at around 40 ounces loaded, and while that might sound heavy for carry, that extra mass soaks up recoil like nothing else. In the striker-fired world, this thing stays flat fast and locked in. The barrel's 4.6 inches and threaded, so you've got options for a comp or a can if you're running suppressed. And the slide is finished in Legion Gray PVD and cut for multiple optics: Romeo 1 Pro, Trigicon, RMR, Loophole Delta Point Pro, you name it. I mounted a Romeo 2 on mine, and it's been rock solid. The X-Ray 3 day-night sights co-witness clean, and the front sight picks up fast in low light. What really surprised me, though, is the trigger. It's Sig's Legion flat-face unit, and man, it's crisp. Minimal take-up, clean wall, short reset. I've shot a lot of P320s, and this is hands down the smoothest factory trigger I've felt on one. You also get 3 17-round mags out of the box, all steel, all reliable. I've run cheap range ammo, plus P defense loads, even some junk steel case stuff, and this thing hasn't choked once, and the grip texture is nice. It's aggressive without being abrasive. It sticks when your hands are sweaty, but it won't tear you up during an appendix carry session. For a gun that straddles the line between carry and combat, ready, this is as refined as it gets. It's not the smallest, not the lightest, but if you're looking for control, shootability, and no-nonsense reliability in a concealed package, the P320X Carry Legion brings it home. Sig P365 Fuse. I didn't expect to like the Sig P365 Fuse as much as I did, especially not after already owning a few flavors of the original P365 in the X Macro. But after a couple solid range sessions with it, I gotta say this one earns its spot. The Fuse isn't just another iteration of the P365. It's a blend of duty-sized performance and true concealability that finally feels complete. It's like Sig took the best ideas from the X Macro and P320 lines and crammed them into something that still disappears under a hoodie. You're working with a 3-inch DLC finished carbon steel barrel, and that longer slide really helps with sight radius and recoil control without adding bulk where it counts. It still feels slim and flat, like a carry gun should, but you get more balance and less snap when shooting hotter 9mm loads. And the big story here is capacity. It's 21 + 1 rounds in a single stack profile that somehow still feels comfortable in the waistband. That's no exaggeration. I've carried double-stack compacts that felt chunkier than this. The grip is the LXG module, which has a high undercut extended beaver tail and stippling that actually grabs your hand without chewing it up. It's got interchangeable back straps, which is rare for carry guns this size, and it makes a real difference when you're trying to dial in your grip. The trigger is a classic flat-face Sig. Short take-up, crisp break, clean reset. No mush, no drama, just consistent performance round after round. Slide is optic ready out of the box, and I threw on a Romeo X Compact red dot, which co-witnesses with the fiber optic front and serrated black rear sights. The full-length Picatinny rail means no more hunting for goofy adapters. Just throw your light or laser on and go. And the nitron finish stainless steel slide makes this thing weather-resistant and range-ready year-round. To me, the P365 fuse feels like Sig finally delivered the P365 that checks every box. High-capacity, red dot-ready shootable, concealable, and totally modular. If you're looking for a serious carry gun in 2025 that doesn't ask you to shortchange, this is it. The Sig P320X Compact. Most guys looking for a striker-fired carry gun go straight for the polymer micros these days. But let me tell you, the Sig P320X Compact is one of those rare mid-size pistols that actually feels right in the hand and still disappears under a t-shirt. I picked one up, not expecting much, and figured it'd be like any other P320. But once I threw a few boxes of 124 grain downrange, I realized why this thing keeps getting nods from serious shooters. It's compact, yeah, but it doesn't shoot like it. It's got just enough barrel and grip to feel stable and controllable, but it still carries light. You're working with a 3/6-inch carbon steel barrel tucked into a nitron-coated stainless slide with forward and rear serrations. The serrations are deep and clean, makes press checks easy even with wet hands. It's cut for optics too, so you're ready to mount a Romeo 1 Pro, Delta Point Pro, or whatever you're running. Mine's got a Holosun 507C on top and co-witnesses perfectly with the X-Ray 3 day-night sights that come standard. Big green front dot, blacked out rear, simple fast. No nonsense. The grip module is Sig's X-Series compact frame, and that's where it really starts to feel like it's made for real carry use. It's got a high undercut trigger guard extended beaver tail and a flat trigger shoe that breaks consistently with a short reset. I've had zero issues maintaining control during faster strings, and it doesn't shift in the hand. It takes 15-round flush-fit steel mags, same as the full-size P320s, and the mag wells beveled, just enough to make reload smooth under pressure. It weighs in at about 3 ounces, which is a sweet spot. Not too heavy to carry, not too light to shoot fast. The modularity of the fire control unit means I can swap frames or slides depending on the roll, but honestly, I haven't needed to. As is, the P320X Compact hits the mark for a carry pistol in 2025. Reliable, balanced optics ready, and just plain easy to shoot well. Sig P320 Nitron Compact. Most folks overlook the Sig P320 Nitron Compact because it doesn't come dressed up with gold barrels comps or Legion branding, but that's exactly why I like it. No gimmicks, just a solid, dependable pistol that does what it's supposed to. Shoot smooth, carry easily, and stay dead reliable. I've run this thing in hot weather. Cold mornings, dry and dusty range days, and it just eats everything. The P320 Nitron Compact is the kind of gun that feels like it was made for real-world use, not just showroom shelf appeal. It's built around a 3 or 9-inch carbon steel barrel with a nitron finish stainless slide. Classic Sig blacked out low glare tough as nails. That extra slide length over the subcompact models gives you better balance and a longer sight radius, which definitely helps when you're trying to push tight groups past 15 yards. And the slide serrations front and rear are deep enough to grab even with gloves or sweaty hands. The frame it ships with is a compact-sized polymer grip module. It's medium profile with a 15-round flush-fit steel mag. But here's the beauty of the P320 system. You can swap out grip modules, slides, and barrels with ease. That fire control unit is the serialized part, so everything else is fair game. The trigger's that clean Sig striker-fired feel. It's not match grade, but it's predictable and crisp enough to let you shoot faster than you'd expect out of a box-stock carry pistol. The reset's short and audible. The Sig Light night sights are steel, 3-dot, and actually usable bright in low light, but not overly bulky. You don't get optics cuts on this base model. But honestly, not everyone's running dots on their CCW yet, and this keeps it simple and snag-free. Dimensions hit that carry sweet spot: 7, 2 inches long, 5, 3 tall, 1 3 wide, and just under 26 ounces loaded. It feels balanced in an inside waistband holster and draws fast without feeling chunky. The Nitron Compact doesn't try to be flashy, but if you want a carry pistol that just works and works hard, it's one of the best bangs for your buck in SIG's 2025 lineup. Sig P365 AXG Legion. If you told me last year I'd be carrying an all-metal compact pistol, I'd have laughed. But Sig figured out how to give the AXG Legion real-world carry comfort without watering down the shooting experience. And once you shoot it, you get it. The first time I ran drills with it, I could feel how the extra weight of that alloy frame changed everything. It's made from anodized aluminum, not plastic. Recoil was softer, muzzle rise was flatter, and follow-up shots stayed tighter without fighting the gun. That TXG AXG grip module is the real deal, finished in that Legion gray. Cerakote with G10. Chevron textured panels, it gives you a solid purchase with none of that slip around on the draw nonsense you get with slick polymer frames. The gun's built around a 3 1-inch carbon steel barrel and a slide that features an integrated 2-port compensator, which is not a thread-on gimmick, but one that's milled straight into the slide. And you feel it when you're running hot, 124 or 147 grain. That muzzle doesn't climb and simply settles. The trigger is SIG's flat-face Legion version, clean and predictable with a short positive reset. Breaks around 5 pounds and feels like it was tuned, not just dropped in from a parts bin. It's got the usual optics-ready cut for RMSC or Holosun K footprint optics. I mounted a 507 X2 and it co-witnesses right with the X-Ray 3-day night sights, no adapter needed. That's a factory setup that doesn't need tweaking. And SIG wasn't stingy with capacity either. 3 17-round steel mags. Come standard and they feed reliably. No issues after a few hundred rounds of mixed ammo from FMJ to hollow points. Despite being a metal gun, the AXG Legion still carries well. It's just 6 inches long, 5 2 inches tall, and rides pretty flat at 26 ounces unloaded. Doesn't feel like a brick in the waistband. This thing is built for people who actually shoot and train with their carry gun and not just carry for comfort. This is the grown-up version of the P365. We didn't know we needed SIG. P365 XL Spectre Comp. Have you ever picked up a gun that just feels finished? That's what the Spectre Comp was for me. Not custom shop flashy for the sake of it. It's more like SIG finally nailed what a factory carry gun should feel like in your hands and on the draw. Before I even put rounds through it, I noticed the way the grip locked into my palm. It's that laser-stippled LXG module, which is grippy but not obnoxious. Like someone actually thought about concealed carry comfort in real-world heat and sweat. Then I ran it. That single-port compensator machined right into the slide isn't just cool-looking. It absolutely changes how the gun shoots. With 124 grain NATO loads, muzzle rise was barely there. It's not overcomped like some race guns, just enough to let you ride the dot or iron shot after shot. And that 3 1-inch barrel doesn't slow you down either. It's still compact, 6 inches overall length, just over 4. 8 inches tall, but the extra slide mass and comp give it a recoil impulse that's smoother than other guns in the class. It's optics ready, of course. It got an RMSC cut, so it pairs great with something like a Holosun 507K or a Romeo Zero Elite. And if you run irons, the X-Ray 3 sights are solid. Bright front, clean, blacked-out rear. The flat-face TIN gold trigger breaks like a clean glass rod, and the reset is damn tight and audible. I've felt sloppier triggers on more expensive guns. The thing that really hits me about the Spectre Comp is that it doesn't need upgrades. No barrel swap, no grip module, hunt, no trigger kit. Technically, this thing comes out of the box ready to run hard. For a gun that carries light and shoots fast, it's hard not to keep this one in rotation. Sig didn't just build it for looks, they built it to work fresh from the box. Sig P365 X Macro Comp. The first time I shot the X Macro Comp, I actually stopped mid-string and laughed. Not because something went wrong, but because I couldn't believe a carry gun. This small was this soft to shoot. Sig has been known to squeeze performance into compact frames, but this one's different. It doesn't just punch above its weight, it throws down with guns twice its size and still fits under a t-shirt. You've got a 3 1-inch barrel tucked into a full-length X Macro grip that holds 17 plus 1 rounds. And yeah, you read that right. 17 rounds in something thinner than a Glock 19. But it ain't just about cramming in more rounds. It's what they did with the front of the slide that changed the game. 2 vertical ports milled straight into the slide work, like a mini compensator. And I'll tell you right now, it's unbelievable how efficient they are. The venting keeps the muzzle down, even when I was running hot 124 grain plus P. And paired with that flat-face Sig trigger, I was back on target before I even realized I'd reset slide's optics. Ready for the RMSC or Hollow Sun K footprint. So I slapped a 507K on mine, zeroed it, and haven't looked back. What sealed the deal for me, though, was the grip. The X Macro grip module feels like it was molded with real shooters in mind. It got high undercut, no wasted space texture that actually holds and interchangeable backstraps so you can make it your own. It's not bulky, just long enough to anchor that pinky and give you full control. Add in the full Picatinny rail, nitron finish slide, and co-witnessed X-ray 3-day Dodger night sights, and you've got a pistol that carries like a subcompact but shoots like it belongs on duty. Basically, the reason why this is one of the best Sig carry guns is because it fixes damn near every complaint we've had about micro compacts, and does it without asking you to compromise.